Hello, everybody, and welcome to Romancefull's Tarot. I'm about to begin here with a reading. Now, this is a reading for the sign of Cancer, and this is a weekly reading. So, it's a weekly reading that's going to begin on Friday, the 4th of September, and it's going to go all the way until the 11th of September, so until next Friday. So, that being said, this is a general reading, so it might not resonate with everybody. So, please do, take whatever feels right with you, whatever feels good with you, and the rest of it just leave it aside. If it doesn't feel like it makes sense, it doesn't fit with your situation, then it most likely is not meant for you, and that's okay. It's a general reading, so that does happen. If, however, you would like to have your own personal reading, you're in search of, guidance, of clarity, please do contact me at romancefulltarot@gmail.com. You can also find all that information right below here into the YouTube drop box. On another note, if you do enjoy my channel and you do enjoy my messages, please do click on the subscribe button to show your support to the channel and to myself, and it would be greatly appreciated. So with no further ado, let's begin this reading. As I said, it's a weekly reading. I'm using fortune-telling cards, Madame Endora, this week. So let's just turn these over and see what's in store for you. I have the Sun in reverse. I have the Spider. I have the Unicorn in reverse. I have the Satyr. I also have the Knight in reverse. And I have the Maiden in reverse. Okay. I'm going to go card by card, but I'm just going to tell you just like that so you know what I'm talking about. I do see that there's some deception. I see that there's possibly also some cheating going on. Okay, so I don't know if you know already or if I'm the one telling you, or this is what's going on. Okay, so I'm just going to tell you a little bit about the story, what's going on, and then you will see what you want to do with that afterwards. I'm going to begin over here, going to start off all smoothly. This is you. You're the maiden. You can be a man, you could be a woman, but this is you, okay? This is a card that was in a reverse position over here, and the maiden is really about, it's really somebody who's a little bit younger, I would have to say. Somebody who's naive, somebody who does really represent innocence, hope, usually very loyal, very good into friendships. And I feel as though right now you're just not taking any advice that is given to you. There's a troubled relationship. I feel like you're starting to lose hope for the relationship. And this card really, it's striking. It's like if you're into this tower here, and you're building your tower slowly, and you're building it up, and you're building your barriers, and it's becoming more and more difficult to get close to you. And what I mean getting close to you, I mean in every single way, also by verbally, by speaking. If somebody always has a wall up, it's very difficult to get close and to start talking, or to engage into a conversation and have a loving conversation, let's put it that way. So, and I know and I understand where you're coming from. You're hurt, and you have trust issues, and you're wondering what is going on. So I do understand why you keep building that barrier. It's like your mechanism of defense, let's put it that way, where you're trying to hide yourself from the pain, but you can't hide yourself from the pain. You have to face that fear. I have here the Knight, and the Knight with these two cards here, actually this one also, I have three of them. The Knight here really does represent your partner. Knights, they move all the time. They never stay stuck on a place. They are great for skipping out on relationships. They go from one to another and another and another. It's just the way they are, okay? You would have to met a king here, but the Knight, this is what they do. They move along, and they're great deception. This is really all it's meaning, really, is that they are bringing you some deception right now, and I can see it just in the card right over here. I'm going to move on up over here before going to our devil over here, okay? So over here I have the Sun card, and the Sun is in a reverse position, and your Sun card here is really about perseverance. This is about everything that, it's confusing. It's lacking of clarity. It's just not getting what it is that you want out of this relationship. You're trying to find your answers. You're trying to find your happiness. You're trying to find why all this is going on, why there's secrets, why there's deception, but you're just not able to find it. Nobody has given it to you, and you just keep on building your wall at the same time over here. So you really do need to try and find some type of way of communicating with your partner to see what is going on into this relationship. You can't continue like this. And the devil over here is just making a web, and the spider is just the perfect card to show it. What do spiders do? They build up a web, right? And they do it very patiently. It takes quite some time. It's like putting up a masterpiece theater or something. They just go very, very slowly, and they wait. And they just wait for the prey to come to them is really what it's all about. They're very meticulous, and they're weaving their web, and they're starting to lose a little bit of patience here. And so this is really about waiting patiently. It's waiting, and it's needing to be patient also, because we're not always all that patient. And it's really about plans that just aren't falling through. Okay, so this is just not working the way that it was supposed to be. I'm not quite that sure that this person wanted you to know that that they were cheating on you, that there was, some deception going on. I think they were playing their spider web, and they were using their web, like a little marionette, and they were playing you, and they were playing somebody else, and they're feeding illusions to everybody, but they're not really loving anybody into the whole situation. They're just doing it for themselves. They do things for themselves. They're very, very selfish, and they only think about themselves. Their ego, and then I have the unicorn over here, and the unicorn is coming in the same direction as all the other cards in great correlation. The unicorn is telling you, be careful. Be careful, who you place your trust in, okay? Be very, very careful who you place your trust in, because you just don't know if they're part of the spider web. You must also be careful for backstabbing, two-faces. So beware. Beware of your friends around you. Beware of the friends of your partners. Beware of people who are around, but they're not around all that often, okay? Often when we have people who just kind of, sneak up like that on us, and they start to become a little bit more present into our life, into the relationships life, sometimes they also try and give you some advice. They try and give you some advice, but it's not the right advice. So be very, very wise who you're getting advice from, because they might just not be wanting to give you the correct advice, and maybe they have ulterior motives. So be very, very careful. Altogether, I'm going to sum up what is going on for you this week. Okay, so really it is quite simple. May it be me who have told you, or did you know before your partner is cheating? There's somebody else as a third party. They've been working their spider web for quite some time. They've been playing you. They've been playing the other person. They've been feeding a lot of illusions. They've been, playing behind a mask is what they've been doing. Getting the card here, being very, very careful of who you trust in this week. Be very careful. Not everybody is trustworthy. Some people have different motives. And the clarity, you're just not getting the clarity that you want. And because you're not getting the clarity, you're not getting the answers, you're not getting your fulfillment, and you just keep on, building that wall up. So be very, very careful not to build your wall up too high. Mechanism of defense is great. Put that wall, not a problem. Don't keep it up all the time. Nobody's going to be able to come and see you. Nobody's going to be able to give you any advice, and you're going to seek into other problems, okay? Emotional problems. So please don't leave it go too high. Try and communicate with your partner. Face your fears, find out what's going on, and find your solution from there on. So this being said, this pretty much concludes your daily, not your daily, but your weekly reading. If you do have any questions, or you would like to have a personal reading, please do contact me at romancefulltarot@gmail.com. Please don't forget that this is a general reading, so it might not resonate with everybody. Sometimes you just take pieces of it that do resonate with you. And I do wish you a fantastic day. Many, many blessings. Please don't forget to subscribe. Watch out the night that this reading comes out on a Friday. You also have another reading, and you also usually have some daily snapshots that come out too. So the Friday nights are just explosions of videos and of messages. So that being said, I do wish you a very, very good day. Many blessings to you. Thank you so very much for being there. I do appreciate it greatly. And I will be seeing you very soon. Have a great day.